Good afternoon, everybody. This is Immigration Attorney. I re-advisement. Today is Monday, July the 7th, 2025. Once again, I apologize. I know I haven't gone on in a while. It has been incredibly busy. So today I want to do a summary of the big beautiful bill that basically passed Congress and it was signed into law on July 4th. There is a significant immigration impact through the bill, not just in the filing fees, but in other ways as well. So billions of dollars going to be allocated toward enforcement, so border security, building of the wall, and internal immigration enforcement, the hiring of new agents, new CBP officers, more new CBP and ICE officers, and immigration judges. And a lot of that, a lot of those funds are gonna go towards the construction of new immigration detention centers. So, like, it's literally like billions and billions of dollars. And it's going to be split between the Department of Transportation and Department of Homeland Security. So increase in filing fees. I'm going to run through some of that. So the big one is asylum. Asylum has been a free application for basically ever, always. So now they made it, the initial proposal was $1,000, so they actually downsized it, thankfully. So now it's $100 to submit a 589 application. So $100 to submit Form I-589 application for asylum, and then there is an annual maintenance fee of $100 for as long as it's pending. Logistically, how will it be done? I don't know yet. Okay, I mean, I realize how you pay the initial $100, but that whole maintenance fee, I don't know. Okay, they're gonna have to let us know about that. Employment authorization applications. Right now, most employment authorizations, they have been issued for a period of 5 years. So I mean, the 5-year EAD, that's still fairly recent, but I guess short-lived, so it's now going to be, the asylum-based EADs will be good for 6 months. The initial asylum-based EAD historically was free, and then you would have to pay for the renewal. Right now, the initial one would cost $550, and the renewal and the extension one would cost $275, and that would be every 6 months. Okay, that's going to be really annoying. And another thing is, the processing times for some of those renewal applications are longer than 6 months. So I really don't know how they plan on doing it. In reality, like, will they, if it takes longer than 6 months, and when the card comes, will it have like an old date and you already now have to pay another $275? Or will, like, if the processing times is going to be, let's say, 8 months, will they, but you've already submitted a renewal application, will they issue the one with the new date? Guys, I don't know. We'll have to play it out and see. But my assumption is, for to keep an EAD steady and valid, you'd really have to do it every 6 months. Like, go in and pay that $275 and submit that electronic application for renewal. Parole applications. Parole applications are going to be $1,000. Initial employment authorization with the parole is going to be $550, and the renewal application with the parole is going to be $275. TPS application, that's going to cost now $500. Employment authorization from TPS is $550. honestly, at this point, I mean, there's so many groups of people, so few groups of people that now have TPS, so I don't even know who it will. You know, there's still some that have TPS. They haven't got rid of all of it, but as you know, they have taken TPS away from many groups of people. So anyways, TPS $500, EAD based on TPS $550, renewal TPS, a renewal EAD based on TPS $275. There is now going to be a fee for a special immigrant juvenile application. It's going to be $250. Okay. Now, big increases in immigration court filings. If you're going to be seeking adjustment of status in immigration court, the $485 application fee is going to be $1,500. If you're going to be seeking a waiver of ground of inadmissibility, $1,050. TPS application in immigration court, $500. Application for cancellation of removal is going to be $600. For LPRs, for non-LPRs, cancellation of removal, $1,500. If you they have like this penalty assessed for people that have in absentia removal orders, and if you get caught, it's a penalty fee of $5,000. Appeals of the decisions of the immigration judge and DHS officer, $900. Motions to reopen and reconsider, $900. Let's see, they are assessing a $24 fee to issue a I-94, and there's going to be a $250 fee for a non-immigrant visa issuance. And if they find you entering without a visa at the port of entry, it's a fine of $5,000. Okay, so these are the major impacts in filing fees. In reality, there will be other impacts of this bill on our immigrant and non-immigrant community. I think it's going to come with Medicaid, because it's going to impact services for many of the communities. Not sure how it's going to work yet, but we'll see how it's going to be implemented, because there's certain categories of people that are eligible for Medicaid, such as abused spouses and asylum seekers. So I really don't know what's going to happen with that because of the very large cuts in Medicaid. So I presume there will be significant impact with that as well. Okay, but definitely a lot more enforcement, and obviously the impact in fees. Okay, so this is my initial assessment. I'll probably have more of these discussions as time goes by. By the way, all these fees are not yet reflected anywhere, so if you need to submit something, I'd probably do this now. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do with clients. Okay, have a good day, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye.